Former Penn State assistant coach Jerry Sandusky was led away in handcuffs Friday night. A jury found him guilty of sexually assaulting 10 boys. He did not say anything as he was sentenced or when he was put into a car and taken away to prison. Hundreds of people gathered outside the Centre County Courthouse for the verdict. Many people had an emotional reaction to the verdict, like Kelly Rinaldi.
There are no true winners here because the victims will always have to live with what he's done to them. And no matter what he endures, it will never touch what they have.
Associated Press reporter Mark SCOLFORO was in the courtroom.
Jurors came into the courtroom and one by one read through the counts against Jerry Sandusky, one after the other, guilty, guilty, guilty. One of the accusers, well, victims I think we can call him now, was sitting just to my left, and he began to sob and was hugged by family members and consoled the whole time.
After the verdict, Sandusky's attorney, Joseph Amendola, continued to defend his client outside the courthouse.
Does the fact that 45 out of 48 counts were returned as verdicts of guilty by the jury, does that prove to me that my client is sick? And the answer is no. You know, folks, there are lots of people sitting in jails all across this country who are innocent. There have been people, lots of people.
Attorney General Linda Kelly thanked the victims who testified.
One of the recurring themes of the witnesses' testimony, which came from the voices of the victims themselves in this case, was, who would believe a kid? And the answer to that question is, we here in BELLEFONTE, Pennsylvania, would believe a kid.
Sandusky is at the heart of the scandal that ended the career of legendary Penn State football coach Joe Paterno, who was fired for not doing more to stop the abuse.
There's a sense of relief among people here outside the courthouse. The judge said he will sentence Jerry Sandusky in 2 or 3 months. With these guilty verdicts, he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Ted SHAFFREY, Associated Press, BELLEFONTE, Pennsylvania.